We're coming in heavy tonight. Let's go. It's time for some FACEIT League. Hello, friends. Happy days. Hope everybody's well. Hope you are well out there, friends. I have decided, I was looking at an edit earlier, and I have decided I should start addressing y'all directly in this opening segment. I think it'll feel better. I think it'll feel more like engaging, like I'm pulling you in, like I'm talking to you directly. I've got a fantastic matchup. We're going to be in NA Experts, the final week of NA Expert for this week. Playoffs will start Monday. We are going to be overlapping some Master Division playoffs while this is all going on. So it might be a little, less than ideal. But the important thing to keep in mind, especially with this match tonight, final week for Expert Division, 2 games left to determine who's going to make top 16 as far as NA is concerned. And who's going to get those precious playoff slots, who's going to avoid relegation, even though we're not going to have, relegation promotion for OWCS, we are still going to have promotion relegation for the rest of FACEIT League, so it will still apply both at the top and bottom end of Expert Division. So all that, 2 games to figure all this out. It's a busy week here in Expert. Let's take a look. Let's dive in. Let's take a look at our standings. Hikari coming in 9-5. Your absolute favorites here tonight. Going up against Velocity. This music is a little loud. Apologies. Velocity is in a massive clump of 8 and 6 teams right now, and this does span across that precious top 16 mark. So you have UTK and Agave Meows. It's also at 8 and 6, and that will cross into your 17th slot here. So this is an interesting match, and Velocity have put up a pretty darn good season here, and have been able to beat a lot of the teams around them that are currently kind of in this 8 and 6 range. Right, they haven't played each other yet. So that could be an interesting match. How interesting would it be if the 2 Vivacity squads end up, having to duke it out for that final 16th slot? There is a world where that's possible. Like, what an insane season it has been. And it feels like this could just go either direction now. Hikari is a team knocking on the door of that, right? Knocking on the door of that upper echelon. They kind of end up about what we expected them. Are currently in a 5-way tie of 9 and 5 teams. What a jump that is. You're going from 6th place down to 11th. Or 10th, I suppose. The potential teams you could play swings that much as well down the other side, right? It's so neck and neck here at the end of the season. The only clear cut is Archelon 13-1 is, a little bit of a step ahead of everybody else. Definitely had some surprises. Cafe Cartergarden and Jurassic sitting in that 2 through 4 slot. Noctis being as low as they are, I think a bit of a surprise. Project Villain as low as they are, a bit of a surprise this season. The 2 Vivacity squad, these 2 Vivacity squads kind of punching up. We're gonna start making a name for themselves here in Expert Division, start becoming regulars in the, in the postseason, and become more and more recognizable org. It's kind of filling some of these power gaps that we've seen teams kind of falling by the wayside this season. So we've seen Alt Dimension, kind of fall off. A team that had normally been very strong. Project Villain having a rough season here. A team that's notoriously been very strong here in the division. Vivacity kind of stepping up. And I think this match tonight up against Shikigami Hikari is one of the matches where they could prove it. This is an amazing opportunity for Velocity. Maybe you'd like to have an easier match to try to finish off this season before you do go into that final match against your sister squad. But this is a heck of a chance to prove yourself that you really do belong amongst the top teams in Expert. You had Magic join this squad there towards the end of the season, not long before roster lock. Your only losses in recent memory are R2 Nog and Aurora Noctis. You have 2 games remaining. I guess by average, 7 losses is probably going to be the cutoff over the next 2 games. Hikari very consistent this season. Most losses are to top teams, but you do take wins over Voidwalkers as well as Dill Donkeys. Win over Normal as well, as turned out to be a fairly significant dub. Based on strength of schedule, I think Hikari would have to be the favorites coming into this, but you know what? We'll see what y'all think. It'll be a Busan pick here by Velocity. Zarya banned out by Hikari. We're going to get the side swap for you. Let me get that Cassie band plugged in for you. Putting the house on Hikari, says Junior. Hey, let's go. Let's go. This playoffs is gonna be so good. It truly feels like the talent's kind of leveling out a little bit, and I feel like it is just anybody's game here. Arslan clearly the team to beat here in the division, but there's room for a team like Hikari or even a team like Velocity to really step up and kind of Cinderella run their way through this thing. Remember, top 2 finishers coming out of playoffs will get directly promoted into Master Division for Season 7. Whoever comes in 3rd and 4th, so if you make it to lower bracket finals or lower bracket semifinals here in the expert playoffs, you'll get an opportunity. You'll get to play in the promotion relegation matches for an opportunity to play in Master Division. Though you'll have to beat the 13th and 14th seeds coming out of Master from Season 6 to earn that right. Excited to get Shikigami Hikari back on. I feel like I haven't had them on since the very, very beginning of the season. And I'm excited to get another look at the squad. This is one of those teams, you know, with a high likelihood of making playoffs. Yeah, let's get a look at them. Let's see what they're about. Let's be reminded what they're about. What are they playing here in this meta?
5, 4.
It's Nyan in the SIG here to start. Not quite what I would have expected. Magic showing us the Winton out of the gate. Magic and Velocity will take drum side. Ooh, it is a very swift flank. Lulz the Troll putting that sprint to good use. Talk about locking the legs. ESA Mobile. I appreciate the follow. I appreciate the follow. Alba says Velocity fighting. Oh, they're fighting here. Ooh, the Revan saves Magic. Feel like Magic was in a lot of trouble. And you know what? They, limit test perfectly. As you do on a Winton. Let's get some Wintons in chat. Winton emote free for all followers. Get some Wintons in chat. Anytime you get some Winton Overwatch, I'm a happy bull skunk. Velocity Cook Twin. 25% and counting. They're gonna thwart Buckethead off this backline. Just Buckethead, Sable, what is that? Sablier? I don't even know how to say it. Sablier? It's probably Sablier. We're gonna go with Sablier. Sablier? Sablier? Sable. Sable's been hyper aggressive. Ooh! I think before the nerve, Sable would have gotten that final blow. Now I ain't able to confirm that nice boop and chunk of damage there on the Mazamil. So Magic and Velocity are eventually muscled off of this point. Ooh, Sable goes in for the intercept. We're looking at a big old fight. We did have Mazable try to throw in that Kitsune rush in that last fight. I just saw that. Oh, and Mincholi with a big kill. He's going to take the sound barrier off the table here. Sablier still has their ultimate in the pocket. A low Magic will get denied escape. Grid positioning from Sablier there to boop them back in. And can really contain Velocity. Ooh, Revan! Revan with a great pair of openers. So after the attack visor rush fight win, it is a swift slingshot back onto this point here from Velocity. Tachyon runs down the tank, and there you go. We get some nice cleanup here at the end of the fight. 57% and counting with the point and control velocity. 4 ultimates ready to go. With Maisonal dropping an early Kitsune in this map, they're coming up on a second one. And the potential to really deny Moncholi that opportunity at all. 5 ults available. Could be used to just win out this sub-map. Sableye is going to drop the sound barrier. Goretic Phlox got some damage down on the Magic. They're leaping out Primal Rage. Angry with 100 health. They escape back to the point while Revan covers them. Did not see... yeah, we're gonna say that the Sableye got that sound barrier. That was Sableye's sound barrier we were talking about. Sableye. Okay. It's a Pokemon? Oh, gotcha. Thank you, I appreciate it. The 99-76 fight, all those ultimates have been expended here from Velocity. Now Moncholo has been able to work up towards yet another one. So we will get that second Kitsune rush into this fight. Velocity had an opportunity, I think, to close it out. Couldn't quite shut the door on Hikari. Now Hikari is starting to push it back. Revan will get a good headshot there to put an end to the attack visor, but not before it picks up a couple kills and does a lot of damage into this fight. Revan and Mazumel could be late picks here with the percentage at 98, 99. That'll deny a touch. Get a good opener here to kick us off.
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
No changes compositionally. Well, a lot of damage there onto the Winston early. Oh, when Revan gets caught, does not make the disengage. Bubble will block the rocket here, but Magic in a bit of trouble. Ooh, even just leave it up just a little bit. Buckethead able to put a good rail shot in. Magic contained. Tachyon brought down. It'll be another 10-second wait. Okay, so we're gonna go up bridge side. No ultimates yet coming online. Ooh! Oh, misses the Suzu. Magic jumps out as the Suzu goes back behind them, and it's just important cooldowns kind of being tossed around. Velocity struggling to find their rhythm here early. Not locked in. Magic hits their head, jumping back out, and will eventually get picked off here. Velocity just never quite got set on that one. Requiring to find the footing, the stage, to even really set up for an attack. So now we're going to go push up towards top side. Kitsune rush in the pocket of Mazumel. 30% ahead of Moncholo. We also have Pokeminimi with a huge sound barrier advantage as well. Magic with the Diva swap. Gonna get picked up by the Flux immediately. Ooh, Buckethead tried to slide in aggressive to cut him off with that OC. Mazamel does throw the continuing rush into the fight, and Bookie Mini gets everybody but Revan with that sound barrier. Revan still manages to survive, and we actually get a flip here. But Lowell's the Troll's going to immediately drop attack visor here from the bridge. Oop. Run away from the poles. Turns around against the kill on Tachyon. Able to dodge the rockets, dodge the poles, dodge the wrench. You can dodge the wrench, you can dodge a ball. Oh. I like how Lowell's the Troll got the kill with the boot. Nice, very nice. 98%, this is gonna be Hikari, just shutting this one down. They open up strong. With this kill on Busan. This was a velocity map pick as well. Yeah, we do get a little bit of attempts here at the end, but Revan barely even gets the blade out the sheath. A strong start. Hikari 1-0 lead, starts the series. Sigma able to anchor down velocity, never really able to pry it open. You know, we do have, you know, Hikari have their own little version, their own flavor of that. This is kind of what I wanted to see, right? I'm excited to see this. That's why I want to get reminded of this team going into playoffs. What do they do? What is the unique looks? And we saw Sableye and Lulz. Y'all don't know Doomly like me though. All right, or Domly. I'm not a Pokemon person. No, I'm sorry. I assume that's Sableye, like that picture right there. I assume that's Sableye. But anyway, so Sableye and Lulz the Troll, you know, going on very fast, very wide swings. You know, very aggressive looks using that Soldier 76. You know, very aggressive flanks. And then using the Sigma to kind of contain and just slow press on the front line. So it's a Circuit Royale pick. I mean, a little bit more, well, not a little, a lot more linear. But still kind of flat, and perhaps hoping your hit scans can get it done here. It's going to be a very big change for velocity. We are getting a side swap. It's the only map I see teams choose to go on the defense. And we are going to get that Sigma ban right out of the gate. They have to. If you're going to go to this map, just showing how strong Nyan Sigma was, you got to. You betcha. That makes a lot of sense. All right, let's check out some stats there for map 1. Let's see. What stands out in the stat card? Nyan 16-1, Moncholo 12-1. All right, pretty darn consistent down the board. Nothing super stand out. More just a really solid performance from Hikari. But as you'd expect, you know, you got a slight elim lead. Nyan only dying once. That's probably the biggest standout. Nyan able to stay alive, you know, through two sub maps. I mean, what was a 100-99 sub map on Sanctuary? Nyan still only one death. Doesn't die at all once we get into Mecha Base. But assists on par with with your elims here from Moncholo and Sableye. You know, healing damage and everything kind of looking pretty standard down there. I mean, just good teamwork. Just good teamwork. You can see how much it. Well, I'm noticing Mazamel there with an enormous amount of healing done. And granted, we saw Mazamel come up with the faster ultimates. We saw Mazamel come up with the Kitsune rushes a lot quicker. But it also kind of tells us that, well, at least it feels to me like it means Mazamel's on the back foot a lot. Like, kind of is having to do a lot more healing than they'd like, and far less of the damage output and putting pressure down. So, I mean, it's just in general, velocity, I think, on the back foot a lot more there in that opening map. All right, so we get the Venture Ban. Hikari. We'll start things off on the attack. Velocity send us into Circuit Royale. We're going to start on the defense here.
Ready for battle. One. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Okay, so we are going to get still the poke composition, just with the Ramatra. I say that, I mean, you're running the Juno alongside Sableye on this ERA. Which is an interesting combo. You know, the Juno a little bit more brawl centric. So it is kind of a brawl poke dive. A brawl poke hybrid is what I meant to say. It's a brawl poke hybrid because you're running double sniper as well. But then you have a brawl tank with a very, very sustained focused support here in the Juno. But then, you know, sustained and rotation focused with the speed ring. Speaking of, there's the speed ring again. Well, as the trolls already grabbed one nobody pick, will find a top-down kill on the Revan. Man, yeah, there's one way to get the high ground. So 5-minute time back there for Hikari. Oh. How long have I been muted? Shit.
Won't you come on the phone?
Woo! Wow. Another wicked shot.
No one can hide from my sight.
I don't see y'all saying I'm muted, so hopefully not too long. It's gonna be a Dragon Blade and well as a Graviton Dragons thrown in. Didn't quite see how that all went down. Sorry, I missed it. I should have just pulled the camera out into a third-person view up top to like a free cam up on the pool. I tried to go to Magic's palm and they were already backing away. Tried to go to whoever else's palm from there. Tachyon's palm, or you know, they were already running away. Tachyon goes into a Genji. Revan's already found Sableye after swapping. Tachyon eats a bullet. Ooh, 23 health. Gotta be careful. Has the bubble. Oh, the jump shot from Revan. Revan appears then over the top. You saw the angle of the bullet. It comes in from that top left side. What a shot from Revan. Like, fine, you want to play the accuracy game? Let's play it. Well, we'll get there. Recall forced. Then jumps down, just gonna get in the face of this whole crew. Revan's gonna drop those sights. You do have Pokemon here to try to back this up, and they're able to keep Nyan at bay for now. Gonna have to use that Transcendence to get back to this cart, though. You don't want to give up too much space. Revan makes it down to the low ground. Can't quite hit that shot. Ooh, that one hit the pylon. Annihilation, Captive Sun, try to cap this out. Tachyon holds on for a moment. Revan doesn't quite make it back. We'll get a minute 48 left in the time.
0 to 3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Oh, yes, he knows.
Attackers incoming. Stop the pain.
Oh, Buckethead's gonna win the initial sniper duel here. Hi there, Beauregard. What's up, buddy? My dog came busting into my office door. What? What? What you grumbling about? Jump shot! Oh, tried to find the Baptiste. Couldn't quite land it. Caught Buckethead and kind of threw a warning shot their direction. I think Buckethead actually had a little bit of element of surprise. I don't think Revan was quite ready for that one. That one will get the job done. Connects Revan after landing on the jump shot. So now Buckethead can just kind of play statue, hold this highly aggressive position. Great sight lines. Oh, and an early sight. It is 90-second infra sight. Revan at 38%. We're going for the Zen. Zen will not show their head. Ooh. Revan's hair, I think, blew back. That bullet was so close. Dueling Ant Matrices. Obviously, early pick there. Revan does finally win this duel over Buckethead. Now we're going to open up some sight lines. Guides a headshot and gets the hip fire to finish off Moncholo. A worthy trade. Lowell's shot is just a split second too late. Then Tachion's blade will finish them off. So now this defense of Hikari's backpedaling away from the store. Let's see how far are we backpedaling. Oh, Buckethead. The mean shot finds Mazabel. You just cut the sustain, cut the wind right out of the sails of Velocity in that attack. Woo. Good old-fashioned Reaper Widow duel. Don't feel like we've seen this in a while. They are very much controlling a lot of the tempo of this battle. And for FACEIT up to help protect against Lowell's OC, just gonna waste the clock on that. Actual really good use of the FACEIT. But Tachion's down, so Velocity kind of having to scramble for a little bit of cover here. Pokemon I think got caught down low. We saw Nyan underneath in the small hallway. Buckethead in a little bit of trouble. Riven not looking much better. Nyan comes up and finds the ladder. Will punch their magic as well to conclude on a 3-piece there. Good shot for Buckethead, finds magic. This is a dominant circuit royale here from Shikigami Hikari. They'll move up to match point. Actually got Grab Dragons. We had Grav Dragon Blade. We had both of the Shimada brother ultimates there. Grav Dragon Blade. Colosseo pick here out of Velocity. They will go ahead and swap sides here. They said, fine, give us our red outlines. We're gonna attack Lowell's Soldier 76, which I can actually, I mean, the Soldier does get a lot of value on Colosseo. I can see that. Mancholo 23-2. Nyan 22-2. That map. 12,000 damage. Big map for Nyan. Look at that. And then of course your Widowmaker battle. Hugo AMC, I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. You've got Wrecking Ball Band. Okay. Sure, why not? That was from Hikari. Get a map, right? Warning! Thank you so much for the tier 1. Huge. 4 months in a row as well. I really appreciate it. It says, Bully! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Each one of this is so huge. So important. Thank you.
2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Okay. Match company go back into the Zarya. Ban Soj, go Tracer, Genji, Suravasa equals win. What are we doing early here? Lowell's will move in and find Mazmo. Sableye does get punished though. We saw a very early Sableye aggressive move. And first 2 kills went in favor of Hikari, but the last 4 went in Velocity's favor. They swing a 3v5. It ended up taking control of the bot. Yeah, Invu now in the Reaper. Nyan goes to match on the Zarya. All right, so there we go. We are going to win expert. Let's go, Bucket. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that could be a mean pulse. Oh, lands that! No shot, you actually landed that. Macholo gets the kill. Ooh, Macholo gets a couple of kills. All right, Macholo. Another big red X lands on a Tachyon. You force out the Wraith form. You force out the Wraith form. Uh-oh. I just realized Masamel's in the Suki skin. Love it. Gotta love it. Oop, Sableye going hunting for that kill. Meanwhile, Nyan pushing up towards trying to clear off their high ground. Excuse me, it was Tachyon who was pushing up towards the high ground. The defense does succeed in doing so. Finding a pair of kills there. Hikari will just domino that. Stop this bot, win this fight. They spend nothing as far as ultimates are concerned. When all else is done and said, along comes Mr. Buckethead. That's gonna be a three-player grab. Sunbearer Sawdustin from both sides. Tachyon just sitting here behind this grab, hoping they can kill something. Inu's actually the one who gets the kills. Invu actually subbing in here, by the way, for this third map, making an appearance from Hikari. Nicely done. Gets the melee in to help finish off that kill. A little ghost melee on the back of that. Which is also why we're seeing Buckethead talking in chat here. For those who are with us live on Twitch. Look at Kitsune Rush and Death Blossom available. Kitsune Rush used early. Oh, but they catch Mazabel. Death Blossom thrown in the corner. Invu drops right on top of it. You want to dance off. Invu will take the dance off. Oh. Gets Revan with the dire shotguns. That's just a satisfying feeling. Tachyon gets popped at the beginning of this fight. Mancholo's gonna find a pair of kills actually early in this fight. Woo! 3-piece from Mancholo. My goodness, Mancholo 12 and 3 here so far. 3K both in the damage and in the heal department. Funny story, Pokemon is my neighbor. I feel like there's a meme or a joke in there I'm not getting. We've been able to build up the rest of that pulse bomb with that. Beat down from Sableye. Pokemon has the response. Well, I know his neighbor's not going to be able to save their friends, though. Revan with a good bot steal. But checkpoint's already been picked up here. And Hikari will eventually hunt that down. Oh, looking for the late kill. Revan will force out the recall. Has reinforcements showing up? Gets their own recall used. Pokemon dancing, hiding in the tree. Oh, I'm just a squirrel. You don't see me, I'm just a squirrel. Almost got the boop. Almost got the boop. Pokemon me having some fun over here in the corner. Meanwhile, we're gonna get an enemy death block, so I'll hit the right button eventually. It's back here on the cart. Everybody's hiding. Whoop. That's a huge grab. That's going to find 3 in it. The Susie will protect you from the pole spot, but not much else. And that is just going to be the nail in the coffin. The GG's in the chat. The 3-0 here from Hikari. Oh, I forgot about the Brad, too. Yeah, Moncholo. Woo! We'll go up and get that 3rd kill as well. Dominant series here from Hikari. They move up to 10-5 on the season. And I think that solidified, like, guarantees them a spot, like, mathematically guarantees them a spot in playoffs. Really, really good debut season here from this Hikari squad. Everybody kind of had their standouts. Like, Nyan, you know, had an incredible circuit. Really overall team effort. Nyan had a really good Busan as well. Maybe Nyan should be your player of the match. Because, I mean, you had a really, really strong Busan and circuit. Didn't have as big a standout. I don't think was the MVP of Colosseo. But I think overall, I'll go ahead and give it to, we'll go ahead and give it to Nyan. He's going to be your player of the match here today in the tank role. We'll see what happens with Velocity. Velocity now, you know, they will have to face Valiant as their final match of the season. Velocity at 8-7, narrowly, kind of, I mean, hovering right around that top 16 mark. And they're going to have to fight their sister squad for a shot to potentially make it into playoffs here for Season 6.